Доброго дня,
Good afternoon. Now information about situation in the anti-terror operation zone. The floor is given to Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine spokesperson on NATO-related issues. Welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Now, information about the main events that happened yesterday in the anti-terror operation zone. The Lugansk sector military actions were carried out in Bakhmut Road in Krymska and Novatoshkivka. The enemy violated ceasefire only during dark hours. The occupants used, in the majority of cases, small arms and also launched several tons of mines at our positions. And on the whole, there were 4 enemy shellings, and in all cases, Ukrainian forces returned fire. The Donetsk sector, the occupants were active after 6 p.m. The main flash spot of the Donetsk area was Avdiivka, and also the situation was rather tense along the front line. The majority of shellings were long-lasting, about 20 minutes. On the whole, yesterday in the Donetsk sector, there were 10 enemy shellings, including 1 with the use of heavy weapons. The Mariupol sector, during the second part of the day, the occupants delivered 4 shellings in Pavlovich-Shirokina part of front line. The enemy used only small arms, and also in all cases, Ukrainian forces returned fire. During the last 24 hours, as a result of the military actions, unfortunately, 1 Ukrainian serviceman was killed. No serviceman wounded. And it happened in the Lugansk sector in enemy shelling. Our heart goes out to the relatives of the serviceman who died. And according to information provided the Ukrainian side of Joint Center for Control and Coordination, these days, in course of enemy shelling, residential quarters suffered. On the 22nd of September in Mayorsk, the enemy delivered fire with the use of grenade launchers and small arms, and a residential house was damaged. And these days in Granitna, incendiary munition got into a private house and caught fire, and the residents extinguished the fire. And now about training of Ukrainian armed forces. In one of the firing ground of Lugansk Operative and Territorial Department, they had the training for crews of battle vehicles according to NATO standards. The topic of the training is maneuvering of tank squads in difficult landscape conditions, and the part of exercises was to improve coordination of actions of a battle machine in case of damage of the one of the machines of the detachments. And the majority of the elements of the training were taken from a Strong Europe 2017 contest held in Germany. And in Mykolaiv they had training for tactical brigades of high mobile landing forces. The topic of the training is raids in the rear of the enemy, then defensive actions and counter-offensive preparation. And also there were moving of landing detachments and airdrop of the military equipment. Also the participants of the training organized anti-aircraft defense. And in Prekarpattia they had the tests for future combat fighters, and the future graduates of the Kharkiv National University of Air Forces of Ukraine, named after Ivan Kozhedub, completed aerobatic maneuvers, and then they had they were flying, training and combat MiG-29 fighter jets. No questions. Thank you.